We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof. Number 67, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan. And win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Diaz shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Ketel Marte, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And
here's Joey Gallo now,
batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Joey Gallo.
Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hard hit ball to second. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, number 14. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. So striding forward now, Mike Tauchman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Line to the right side, but foul. Barucki has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, number 7. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 4 pitches. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. First pitch on its way. High chopper to third. Diaz comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ryan Barucki. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Anderson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the That'll bring in Edaug-ethanb comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit on the ground to third. LaStella has it. And that's the first out. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Stepping into the box, number 67. He readies for his first plate appearance. And this will be put away easily for the out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Andres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a liner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Clips it behind his back. And he'll go the short way to into the box now. Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Astudillo is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Standing in, Tommy LaStella. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Diaz is there, and how about that? A 3 in order go the Tigers on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
For Toronto, the catcher,
the pitch.
Wilson.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hit.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now. Mike Tauchman shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one out, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out the third.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Comes set with the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Line to the right side. But this is hauled in out there in right, and that might be too tough to try to score on. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, number 14, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs. But obviously, that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in now, number 67. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Elvis Andrus. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the end.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit weakly on the ground to short. Polanco is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else? Can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Ryan Barucki. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready now to tell Marte. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting, Mike Tauchman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting, right fielder.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson. 0-2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. There is La Stella, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, number 7. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Popped up. Astudillo is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Jorge Polanco. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding.
Leading off for the Jays, the first baseman, number 64.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's out number 1.
The batter.
Digging in.
67.
Nelson Cruz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nelson Cruz.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Dozier throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Edaug-ethanb has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90. Edaug.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 14.
Ready for another shot now, number 14. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Diaz is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Hector Neris will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And that will bring in
Hector Neris.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. La Stella fields it cleanly.
Oh, look at La Stella.
It's there, and he's out.
The center fielder.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, Ketel Marte. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 19, Shane.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's fouled away. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Austin Meadows will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. In there, 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that misses 1-1. Meadows swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.